we got these adorable analog panel meters. I'll show them off. We got two, 1 and 3 volt, as you see here, 0 to 3 volt, and then we also have one that's 0 to 5 volt, which I'll show into the next photo. They look similar, but one takes, as you can probably imagine, 0 to 3 volts DC, and one takes 0 to 5 volts. Now, you're wondering, like, when do I ever have an analog output from my controller? Well, you don't have to use analog output. You can use a PWM signal, and that's what I'm doing here with a basic Metro. Use analog right, or whatever PWM output you've got, and then I just have it going back and forth, so that you can see it's kind of nice and elegant. You can change the backing like this. You can open this up easily with these screws. And this paper backing, you can draw anything you want. It doesn't have to have a number on it. You can have a weather meter where it's like sunny to rainy, or you can show, how many emails you have from like 0 to infinite or whatever. So you can show anything, and I just love these meters. I think that the little red line is a very human-friendly way to show information. I know, we have a lot of digital displays and TFTs. This is simple but very effective.
And so you can change out that image?
Yeah, it's just a piece of paper. You can just change it out to be whatever you want. There's a couple screws holding it in, but then just print out whatever you want, put it behind. It can be in color. So we've got this 0 to 5 volt one, good for 5 volt microcontrollers like original Arduinos, and we've got the 0 to 3 one, good when you have 3 volt logic like a Metro M0 or a Feather. And then you've got these bolts on the back. Alligator clips work well, or you can wrap a wire and then use the screws just to screw it in place. And then there's some mounting screws as well. But these are really nice and big, which I like, and very easy to use. Just PWM in, and needle moves. That's it. No motor drivers needed.
Okay, next up.
This lanyard, designed by Bruce Yang, is super beautiful. It features all of the characters. And this is a kind of lovely inked. It's very soft. It's about 1 inch wide, 2 centimeters wide. It's got Billy and Cappy and Blinka and Ruby, and it's got Adafruit at the end, and it's got this cool Blinka purple pink backing with like this little circuit, kind of like a circuitry design. All my favorite characters from Minerva to Adabot, and we got this lanyard because we had. The Ada box, and we had a black lanyard because it was Halloween, but maybe you want to decorate out, and this, if you've got your badge life thing going on, you want to like really show it off, this is going to be cool. It's a nice high quality lanyard. Sometimes you get sponsored logos on your conference badges, and those are cool, but what if you have a badge and you want to have just a cool electronic lanyard to go with it? Well, here you go, you get one. Yep. So it feels really nice and soft, and then you can easily tie this up to make it shorter, and with the if you only have a 1 hook on your badge, of course, you can just hook this onto here if you only have 1 hole. This one, of course, has 2, so you can use both. But if you only have 1, just hook it like that.
Yep. Okay.
This on-off switch. I mean, it's a kind of a cool thing. Hold on, let me grab it. It's
install this on all things that should be turned off, like wiretap devices such as Alexa or OK Google.
Well, these you might have seen them on machinery or like big robots. I'll tell you why I like it. It's actually just kind of a nice mechanical switch. Like you just want like a switch, and it's easy to attach a cable to it. I'll show you the insides. So it's got this nice metal body. There's an on switch. When you press it, it stays on, and then when you press off, it immediately turns off, and it's nice and red. So it's kind of a safety red. So you'll if you like need to immediately turn something off, you'll probably remember hit the red switch and it will immediately disable it. And then you can open it with the thumb screw quite easily. And inside, there's 3 contacts with these big chunky brass connections. And then inside you can see this is the spring mechanism. So you can have up to 3 wires that are connected or disconnected. These are just 3 separate SP-ST switches. And then you can have cables running through both ends. You can just remove this and have a cable coming in. And or you could punch a hole in this so it doesn't rub up against the metal, which is even better. And there's a little grounding stud as well if you'd like to ground it to earth ground. I just think this is like if you're having a project, especially something that's, it's in a body and you want to, it's over there and you want to control it from over here. You could just have a cable coming over and turn it on or off or send a signal. And it's a nice handheld enclosure. So that was kind of nice if you want to have a nice interface for your project.
Okay. It's holiday time, so that means it's time to put electronics inside of clear things and put them on. trees that were once in the ground that we sawed
And bushes.
and put them into homes or.
Well, people have this history. What are you making it sound like it's really weird.
No, it's not. I'm just describing exactly what it
Okay,
is.
so we got two sizes of these DIY. I mean, you can pick these up
we
anywhere.
wanted to make sure one fit a microbit, and we wanted to make sure one fit a circuit playground.
And even if it's a circuit playground
Yeah.
with the, it's in the
With its
enclosure,
base.
so if you want to protect it even more. And we actually have we actually have 2 circuit playground express projects that you can build with these as well, so check that out. Okay, so for the smaller one, I'll show you the smaller one. Comes in 2 pieces. Again, you don't have to have the circuit playground in a case, but if it's in a case, it'll fit. We recommend our 500 milliamp hour battery that fits quite well behind it. And then you just snap it on.
Yeah, if you have like young folks and they want to decorate something on a tree, you can use MakeCode and just plug this in and make a pattern, and then they're done. Put something special on the tree, and then it's like, well, I'm going to spend time with them. I'm going to teach them like some Python, and they can program Python. Like,
And this is great.
This is a project.
It even looks a little bit like, it fits perfectly in Ornament. Like it's a little bit too perfect. Like if I shake it, it doesn't move because it's like a perfect
Yeah.
fit. Of course, you can see all the LEDs, so you can do holiday light effects.
Yeah, this looks super pro.
And
like,
it's
ooh.
got, of course, the sound sensor, the light sensor. For the capacitive touch, you'd want to take a piece of like tape and you can make a pad. You'd have to have it on the surface, maybe on the back. You could have it when you touch the back, but you'd have to have the little copper tape to do that.
Yeah.
The speaker will still work. It'll be a little bit quieter because, of course, it's in this ball. And you can't touch the switches. But the accelerometer does work. So a lot of your projects, you might want to have it like when it shakes or somebody taps it. That's how we recommend if you're going to build projects. You can't press the buttons, and you don't want people to kind of open and close this all the
Yeah,
time.
microbit. You could do some Bluetooth stuff if you wanted.
You can do Bluetooth, or again, you can do, you can do the accelerometer, and there's also capacitive touch. So I can just show you. We made sure that this one was big enough so that you could fit the battery pack that comes with the Go pack. You might want to use a little bit tape because it's not perfect fit. The ball is a teeny bit larger, so it's a little loose, but a little bit of tape will hold it in place. And then, yeah, you can have a little microbit displayed for the holidays. It's not too big either. It should fit on a wreath or a small tree without too much difficulty.
Okay. And then tonight, start of the show, besides our community, new data, is this.
Yeah, it's a simple bonnet. I did this a while ago and I kind of forgot to release it. So then I was like, wait, I don't have anything to release this week. And I'm like, wait, do I have this bonnet? It's an I2S bonnet using the UDA 1334A, which we really like. We have a breakout for it. It's a very nice, low cost, but actually really good sounding I2S amp. So we made it into a bonnet so you can plug it into your Raspberry Pi. You know, we have it on a Pi Zero here, but you can use it on anything. You get audio output through the 3.5 millimeter jack. Of course, if you want to connect RCA plugs, you can pick up RCA plugs and solder them in. You get all the pins broken out, and you get some power pins as well. We put ferrites and blocking capacitors, so this is safe to, you can use it with headphones, but if the volumes are all the way up, you'll get a distortion. So, you'll want to use this with a line out. That's what it's designed for. Like you plug it into powered speakers, or you power into a stereo, or something else that is expecting line out. But you can use headphones if you absolutely need to. Just turn the volume down a little bit, and just be aware it won't sound as good because it's not meant to drive headphones. It uses I2S, so it's digital audio, so it sounds really good no matter what. Installing it is just one Python script that we wrote. You just run it, downloads, installs, does the device tree overlay stuff for you, and you get volume control with Awesome Mixer, and that's it. It works quite easily, very well. Great for projects where you want a good quality audio. Even if you have a Pi 3 that has built-in audio, the audio jack, it's analog audio, and it's not going to be as quiet as a digital audio output. It's a little staticky in comparison. So this will give you a slightly better quality audio just because it's digital, but you're paying for a separate hardware piece.
Okay.